The West Indies were unable to withstand the heat generated from the English pace attack as they crumbled to an 8-wicket defeat. The English struck early, removing Evan Lewis for 2, and despite some aggressive stroke play by the Universe boss Chris Gayle, who amassed a score of 36, his as well as Shea Hope's wicket was removed, leaving the West Indies 55 for 3 after 13.2 overs. Then we saw the commencement of an 89-run partnership between Nicholas Pooran and Shemron Hetmyer, which halted the flow of wickets. Now these young men batted beautifully, coming together with great chemistry, looking for the runs where needed and also put away the bad balls. They gave us a little peek of the future for the West Indies, because I believe these young men could be the catalyst of the West Indies batting lineup going forward. It wasn't until the demise of Shemron Hetmyer, who was out for 39 off the bowling of Joe Root, that it led to a mini collapse of the West Indies batting. Now Pooran looked to stay there and anchor the innings, however he found it hard to get a steady partner. Andrew Russell came in and played a brisk 21 cameo innings, however it was not enough, and when his wicket fell as well as Pooran's for 63, it signalled the demise of the West Indies batting lineup and the end of their innings. The West Indies eventually hobbled to a score of 212 all out, with both Jofra Archer and Mark Wood picking up 3 wickets each. Despite the woes on display by the West Indies lineup, there was some issues for the English team as well. While in the field, they had 2 players picking up injuries, Jason Roy and Owen Morgan, 2 vital players in their lineup. Roy is their talisman opener who can strike the ball all over the park, and Owen Morgan, their leader, their captain, as well as an inspirational batting core in that middle order. So without Roy and Morgan in their batting lineup, it left a little mystery of how they would go about things for the English. What was the result? We saw Johnny Bairstow and Joe Root coming together to open the innings. And it paid off because they put out a 95-run partnership before Bairstow was out for 45 runs. And after the wicket of Bairstow, we saw Chris Woakes strolling to the wicket. Now Woakes is traditionally known as a middle to lower order batsman, but was given the opportunity to come up the order, and it paid off because he scored 40 runs for his team. Now while all this was going on, Joe Root was batting and anchoring the innings for his team. He played well to reach his 50 and was able to cope with the short bowling of the West Indies. Maybe teams are figuring out their strategy. You never know. However, he pushed on to score his second 100 of the tournament, making him the leading run scorer in this World Cup. So kudos to Joe Root and the English team, but I believe those woes of Jason Roy and Owen Morgan can be an issue for them going forward. And the only wicket taker for the West Indies was Shannon Gabriel, who picked up 2 wickets. So the West Indies will have to turn the tide as they take on Bangladesh in the next match. How do you think they will fare?